Land of the free, home of the brave, the leader of the free world and a beacon of hope for many. The first and only nation with the government of the people, by the people, and for the people. We weren't always that way, of course. We had our dark moments in history. Like any other surviving nation today, we had our history filled with moments of conquest and death, our soil stained with the blood of many. But on that soil, we built a nation where individual liberty was guaranteed. But that wasn't true for some. For some were denied the rights handed to them by God Himself. They were seen as property, as subhuman, as nothing but mere parasites. And for 89 years after the founding of America, they were denied these basic human rights. A growing movement saw through the hypocrisy of America's most famous words.
We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, that to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed.
Frederick Douglass forced Americans to face their own words written into their most sacred document, and many of those Americans fought a bloody war to secure rights of all men regardless of the color of their skin. As time progressed, the West became more egalitarian, the people more civilized. America grew to become the bastion of freedom around the world. But now it seems that we found our way back to where we started. There's currently a fight to secure these same rights to a voiceless group in America.
Thousands of pro-life demonstrators descended on Washington, D.C. for the annual March for Life.
It's the first march since the Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade last year.
And there are those out there proclaiming that they're property, subhuman, that they are nothing but mere parasites.
I don't think the comparison to a whole living enslaved person is a good comparison to a fetus.
I disagree. I disagree.
What science did I deny?
That it's a child inside of you. It is a clump of cells when
I'm a clump of cells. What makes me different?
That you were born.
She has physical signs that she is about to give a birth. Would that still be a point at which she could request an abortion if she was so certified?
Mr. Chairman, that would be a decision that the doctor, the physician, and the woman would make.
I understand
that.
I'm asking if your bill allows that.
My bill would allow that, yes.
Would you guys want to sign the petition to stop puppies from being killed in the shelters? Yes? Okay, thank you so much. And actually, while I've got you, I have another petition that might be up your alley. This one is to stop abortion in South Carolina. Is that something you'd be interested in signing?
No.
What would happen? The infant would be delivered. The infant would be kept comfortable. The infant would be resuscitated if that's what the mother and the family desired. And then a discussion would ensue between the physicians and the mother.
There are many differences between a fetus and a parasite. Like, a parasite is of another species, whereas a fetus is of the same species as the mother.
Like literally, by all science and medical definitions, a fetus is a parasite, depriving the mother of nutrients. Like, it's got to take nutrients from the mother for it to grow. You know what I mean?
That's crazy because it's not true.
Messages were spray painted on the walls saying, "Your time is up, abortion for all, and we are coming for you."
Equal rights for all humans.
Wow. Is that a slave?
That's the Am I Not Abandoned Brother symbol? Drawn by those cornbread white abolitionists that fought to abolish the slave trade.
I think
yes.
You're trying to make a point of that, like to me specifically.
Well, no, you were kind of mad. Is that a slave? Yes, it's a slave. He's chained up. It's wrong. It's a wrong, evil, wicked, dehumanizing thing. But whenever people stood up for the slaves and said, we need to abolish this practice, you know what people said to them? You don't like slavery? Don't own a slave.
We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal,